honest conversations that invite all of us to live with more intention, more laughter, and more connection. Join us on For the Laugh wherever you get.
Yo, proud to be me.
Ford of Claremont is feeling hot. So we're turning up the heat on all our deals to match. All new Ford vehicles are $0 down and no payments for 6 months. Plus, buy a new vehicle and get a $500 gas card. We make it easy to get pre-qualified online, instantly with no impact to your credit score. Online at fordofclaremont.com. Get to Ford of Claremont, where deals are hot. Call 352-340-2455 for more details.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we're fixing
Let's
the
go, my
unfixable.
fam. Let's go, my
Combining the use of
fam.
robotics and an endoscope, our expert neurosurgeons are performing spinal fusion surgeries more safely and effectively than ever before, with smaller incisions which lead to quicker
What's up,
recovery
fam?
times for
Y'all
patients.
pull up and say what's
We're
up, man.
making
Let me
more
turn the
possible
radio
at
down.
Mayo Clinic because
How in the hell is everybody doing today, man? We gotta talk about some shit today, man. What's up? Hey, how do I JLK? Hey, what's up, Pineapple? Dang, Pineapple gonna bless my live stream with her presence. Man, I tell you. Frog Pond After Dark. How you doing? I appreciate you pulling up. Never seen you before, but hey, welcome. Pineapple. What's up with Sonic getting cloned? Did Sonic get cloned for real? Hey, can someone confirm for me whether or not Sonic got cloned? I think Sonic got cloned, y'all. Hey, Teddy Talk. We finna have a Teddy Talk right now. How's the service? Is it better? Because it was glitching just a minute ago. Like, freezing up, whatever. Good morning. Man, it is. Listen, it is 2 turn Thursday up in this bitch. It's Thursday, man. We got one more damn day, y'all. One more day till we make it to Friday. So just hang in there, y'all. If it's been a long week for you, just know that we got one more day to go and the weekend is here. So we made it to today. We can make it that far, you know. The owner of the company that I work at, right? Him and his wife, it's 2 people, a man and a wife. They own the company. I'm trying to fix my phone so it stay put. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. What's up, Amy? Well, I don't think it's going to stay right there, so we're just going to leave it right here. I appreciate the heart, me. Thank you, Lorraine Addison. Angel, appreciate you. Hey, Lindsay. It's Thursday, man, and this week has been wild. I'm going to tell you right now, man. The owner of the company that I work at, him and his wife, they're fighting. They're going through it. And man, divorces get ugly, y'all. Lord have mercy. So he put her in jail last night, and I don't agree with it. What's up, Jody Lee? I don't agree with that shit, man. He done put the woman in jail because see what happened. He's in the middle of quitting drinking, right? So, man, I remember them days, man. And Buddy is, we're going to call him Buddy. Buddy is all messed up from trying to stop drinking, going through withdrawals, all that. So he picks up a beer to try to quell the DTs. And his wife, the other owner of the company that I work for, comes home to him and he's drinking. You know, he done made all the promises in the world and all that stuff to stop and do all that. Because, you know, the company is suffering because of it. And so he broke the promise. Apparently, and this is allegedly, of course, she slapped him in the mouth, right? Threatened to take the business from him because there's a clause. There is a legal loophole, y'all. When y'all get in business and you have a business partner, you make damn sure good and well you read the mental health clauses in there. If there are any, or any sobriety clauses in there, you better make sure you read. So she threatened to take the business, which it's a multi-million-dollar business. We generate a gross revenue of $3.5 million a year. Have for the past 5 years that I've been here. And that's just the average. You know, sometimes it's a little bit lower, sometimes a little bit higher. If you know anything about averages, okay. So she threatened to take the business from him and leave him. And, you know, and she slapped him. She's a little firecracker, y'all. And hours go by after that. Hours, man. I get home from work, right? And my phone is ringing. I'm like, what? Why is this dude calling me? It's the owner of the company. He don't never call me, you know, unless it's like he doesn't call me. Like, we already know what we need to do, like, every day. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I know what my job is, you know, there's no reason for him to call me, really. So I was like, what the hell? Why is he calling me? I answered the phone. And he's like, man, you got to come get me. I could tell he had been drinking, right? So I asked him, you know, what's going on? Well, he was telling me how he was getting an argument with his wife. And so I was like, okay, I don't want him getting in a car and driving anywhere. Hey, what's up, Amy? So what I did, I told him I'd come get him. I came and got him. And I took him up to the shop where we keep all our equipment and where we work. And, you know, I just told him, I was like, hey, man, just, you know, let's work on some saws. Let's do something. Unbeknownst to me, this man picked up the phone and called 911. And proceeded to tell them that he was in fear of his life because his girlfriend, or his wife, slapped him in the mouth because she caught him drinking when he said he wasn't going to do that no more. Should she have slapped him? No. There's other ways to handle that. That was an impulsive decision, which cost her obviously a lot because she's in jail. Hey, what's up, Angie girl? I don't agree with it. I don't agree with that. That's weaponizing the police. Bruh, you were not hurt. That is a little ass girl. She's like 5'3". And she slapped you in the mouth because you told her you would stop drinking and you didn't. And you call the police on her? Come on, man. Now, the company that I've been at for like years is shaky. And how do you think that makes the employees feel here? You know? I'm stressed out about it, man. I'm comfortable. I don't want to have to start at another company and, you know, have to now rebuild my salary back up, you know, like, because you're not going to get this. I'm not going to get paid what I make now at another company. They should never have arrested her hours later, bro. And I'm like, and now I'm thinking in my head, though, because that makes me think like this. Can someone just call and say that I did something to them? And without no corroborating witness, nothing, they gonna come get me? It's some bullshit, y'all. More money getting wasted. Was she wrong for doing that? Absolutely, right? There's other ways to resolve your issues. You don't call the police hours later, bro. Listen, you don't call the police unless your life is in danger, man. That's how I feel anyway. And I mean, that's for me. For women, it's different. Y'all shouldn't be put in a position where you're scared or anything like that. You know, in that scenario, I understand. But that is a whole ass man. Bro, you weren't scared, bro. He wasn't scared for shit, man. This was a vindictive, spiteful move because he was mad because she hurt his ego. I spoke a little bit last night about how I feel about police, right? I mean, listen, they should be called community service agents. Their ultimate job is to be a community service agent, really. The police just want to, every time the police come, nothing good happens. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. Nothing good happens. They can't even find Nancy Guthrie. Look on my page. I found her, y'all. What the hell we talking about, man? I don't think that it was a good idea for him to do that because now she's going to get out and she's going to be upset. And what's going to happen now? Damn. I just keep my head down and move forward, bro. You know, you ain't gonna stop me from getting my bag. Thankfully, see, I'm a 1099 self-contracted employee. Basically, that's my position. Like technically and for all legality, according to the insurance and everything. I'm a 1099 self-contracted sales consultant. Oop. I'm actually the arborist consultant, but my salary here is going to be different in every company. You know what I'm saying? I'll still make my basic same pay because the industry standard doesn't change, you know, but I've had like 3 promotions since I've been here. And I don't mean in like rank in the company, but I mean like as in like rank, like pay, you know? So I'm going to feel that for sure. I'm probably going to lose about 25 grand a year. Put it like that. I'm going to lose about 25 grand a year. They murdered your brother. 5 shots. Wait, what? They unalived your brother this year. What? I know I ain't never seen you in here before, Lorraine Addison, but welcome. This is a safe place for you to talk about stuff like that. I don't agree with that. Instead of, you know, our citizens have mental health issues, man. Mental health is a prominent issue within a lot of communities. And the police just seem not to understand that. It's okay, Lorraine. I get it. I do it all the time. Trust me, I promise you. I read your stuff back, not even, you know what I'm saying? But they're not there to de-escalate anything. Trust me when I tell you. Listen, that 22-year-old college kid is incapable of de-escalating anything when his testosterone is through the roof because he's on roids with his homeboys that work out at the police department. But they're not telling him that he's 22. You don't need that. You're 22. My guy, 20, 23, whatever. You hear what I'm saying? They don't de-escalate anything. I wonder why. They're all jacked up on stuff. Half of the police got mental health problems their damn self. Unresolved trauma. Don't let them be a son of another cop, because the children of police are terrible. What? Man. So, without, and this is why I get so mad, Lorraine, because this. If they were more involved with their community, they would have known that your brother, a part of their community, had issues with his mental health and he was on medication. But because they're more concerned about policing and writing tickets and taking a motherfucker to jail, that's what they're really concerned about. They need to fill the jails, they need to fill the prisons, because there's an economic motherfucking agenda there. So, when you have a government that is on their own economic agenda when it comes to jails and institutions, let me tell you something. People like us, we are just a number. First of all, we were just a number when they gave us a social security number. That's where it started. But once you get in the system, it gets even worse. It gets even worse. I spent my whole life trying to get out. And and they do that. They'll profile you, stereotype you. Listen. Most police kids are bad. If that's what you're referring to, Lorraine. My experience, most of police children, like a lot of them, turn out bad, and it's because they're held under such confinement their whole life. They're under such strict rule, and that's understandable. But yes, that was a stereotype. I apologize. Hey, Waffle's lawyer. Oh man, when I see Waffle's lawyer in here, I feel like I might did something wrong. I just don't believe in that the police, unless their life is in actual danger. I don't believe the police should be. I like the way the UK has it set up. The police have batons, but I get it. The United States is much more violent and all of that. I understand. But I just hate to see that stuff, Lorraine. I really do. There's always a way to de-escalate any situation, man. And I feel like 9 out of 10 times when the police enter a situation, they're not de-escalating anything. They're antagonizing, from my experience, a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they should be more community involved. They should be way more community involved, man. But I just needed to talk about that this morning. I really wanted to, it just blows my mind, man. The first shot does not have to be to the heart. You're right. What do I think the solution to the problem? Well, it just depends. So the solution for the problem that I've been dealing with all morning within my company, the solution for that problem, I'm gonna have to just, I'm gonna have to accept the fact that I don't have one. And as far as like how I feel about police regulations and how they do that, I wish they would give felons the right to vote back. I guess they're working on it. This is my way to get involved. Be honest with you, Lorraine, it's hard for a convicted felon to do much of anything and I'm not saying it's impossible, I'm saying it's hard. To do anything in a place of like, how can I explain it? Like, of credibility, Would I ever be a police officer? Nah, nah. It's a dangerous job for one, and I mean, but it's just not in me. I don't have it in me. I'm not that type. I'm not that type of person. I believe it takes a certain type of person to be a police officer. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Jody. No, my day's good. This is good. I just had to get it off my chest, you know. I learned a long time ago. You talk about stuff that bothers you. If you feel like something, you say something. You know, and I can't really say nothing to nobody at the company that I work with because I don't want them to like run back to the, you know. If I could help fix problems from within a police department, then I would probably want to become a police officer. I just have no desire to do that. I'm not, it takes a certain type of person to be a police officer for real. I'm just not that type of person. It's not because I had a criminal past or anything like that. Um, they're very structured people. I'm not like that. You know, I'm just not, man. I'm very spontaneous. Um, I just don't feel like that would be my life path, to be honest with you. Yeah. And they do, you know, and that's what I meant. It takes away, you know, when you're a convicted felon, it takes away your credibility when you say things. Or if you're gonna say anything with like any like, you know, I'm having a hard time explaining it, but it's just what it is, man. You know, felons are looked at differently. But man, I'll tell you this. I'm a firm believer in if you just do the right thing, right? If I continue to do the next right thing and I continuously making good decisions, the consequences of that are gonna be good. Hey, I appreciate that, Waffles Lawyer. Consequences don't always have to be negative. All consequences are you know, they're the aftermath of an action. They're the aftermath of a decision. They're the aftermath of, you know, any type of action you've taken. Consequences don't have to be negative, man. If you're doing good things, if you're making the next right decisions, your consequences are going to be great, you know? Mine are fabulous, man. Look, they give me a car with keys. I have a license and it's real. It's not fake. It's got my name on it. These are all consequences of actions that I've done because I've continuously done the right thing, so they felt that they could trust me with a vehicle. I have the keys to the shop, you know. These are all things that are consequences of actions that I've done the right thing numerous times over. So now the consequences are that I have keys to the shop. You know what I mean? Yeah, they gave me a car. I mean, I don't get to keep it. I have my own car, but yeah, they gave us a sales car, you know. And it has keys. It's not it's not like it's not a Stolo. We call them Stolos. See, and there is some free advertising right here, Tree Solutions LLC. And that's our phone number. If you call that number right there, the officer will answer. And all you weirdos out there that like to call the number and be weird, go ahead. Go ahead. Nobody cares. My company cares that I'm a felon or anything like that. You know, so. Is it my company? No. Nope. I'm the project manager for the company. AWKSDJK. I'm trying to give you a nickname. Thank you for the wink wink. Wendy, boom. How you doing? I work for a tree company. We're just doing some work over here. Gotta talk to the homeowner, guys. Hi. I'm John. I'm the project manager. I work for Tree Solutions. We're just doing some work on your road up here. So while my guys are working, I just kind of walk around, pass out my card.
Oh, so what do you do?
Tree work.
Tree work?
Yes, sir. Trim, prune, remove when necessary. I don't like to remove any trees if I don't have to. I can prune and trim them professionally to protect your home.
You do any of that?
Palm trees? Heck yeah. Yes, sir.
You do that?
Yes, sir. We trim it. And with these, we do what's called a 10-2 cut. So 10 o'clock and a 2 o'clock, like on the hands on the clock. And what that'll do is it's a hurricane cut. It'll last longer, so you don't have to keep maintaining it over and over again. I'll get you one of my cards
How
too.
much does that cost?
Something like that. I like to package things together.
We have another guy down the road too.
Oh, I'm sure there's tree companies that are a dime a dozen.
We would like also, I would like these shrubs trimmed.
And nicely shaped, I imagine, right? This is a really nice yard, you know. So
This little one, right here.
yeah.
Well, that should. I don't know. They all can't be that small. I don't know why. When I got these, they told me they were all going to be that little, but obviously they are not.
I can uniform them if you like.
So these bigger ones need to be whacked out.
Okay.
A lot.
So we can uniform all of them. That's not a big deal. I'll even uniform this one for you guys. And we have a company minimum while we're in the neighborhood of working. We're licensed and insured. It's $250, and we haul away all your debris as well. You don't pay us anything till we're done and you're happy. And we're licensed and insured. I'll trim these guys up for you right here, make it look real nice. Uniform the bushes all the way across. I'll even get these ones in here too. We'll make them all look nice. Just give it a real nice aesthetic touch. Trim the palm tree. We get all the stuff out of the middle too as well, so that the dead seed pods and stuff. Okay, now that's the hurricane cut. You don't want the hurricane cut. Okay, yes ma'am. So what we can do then is just lift the canopy, clean the boots out, and clean out the middle. And that'll leave like a 9 o'clock and a 3 o'clock. More horizontal across the bottom instead of straight up and down.
Yeah, I do not want that. I think it's damaging to the. I don't like it.
It's not damaging, I promise. No, it doesn't look very. It just depends on how you like but it's not bad for it, but it's definitely doesn't look all the best. I think myself. This is my opinion, but but it's not terrible for it. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, if you want to leave us a card.
I will, absolutely. I'll go get it right now. Well, your boy Beast. Yeah, you're welcome. I'll take you guys, honestly. That's the company that gave it to me. Well, they gave it to me, but that's our. That's okay. Yeah. I even knocked on his door because we have law enforcement discounts and stuff like that. All right, guys. I gotta sign these guys up right quick. I left my contract folder at the job site. Great. Hey guys, I left my contract folder at the job site. It's like a block away. I'll be right back. Is that all right? Yes, ma'am. We accept all forms of payment. We're a professional company. No, ma'am.
All right.
No, ma'am. And you make the check out to the company name, not my name.
Okay.
All right, guys. Yeah, just give me about 5 minutes. I'm going to go run to the job site. I'll be right back. And that's how you get it done, y'all. See? That's what I'm saying, man. I have to get off here, guys, because they're finna ban me. So I'll hit y'all back in a minute. Let me go live in a minute. I'll be back. I promise.